Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com. In today's Warhammer 40k Incursion Battle Report, I will somehow try to win with Genestealer Cults. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I don't know. Against Josh's Deathwatch.
And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, we have another Incursion Battle Report between Luca and Josh, Death Guard versus Imperial Knights at 1,000 points, of course. Check this game out by clicking the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault.
We play and call it work. Warhammer 40k Incursion Battle Report.
I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I know Genestealer Cults are bottom tier, but I just like them, okay? Can I just play an army I like, Games Workshop? Does it have to be top tier? Can I just bring models I think are cool and make a thematic list and play that? Is that so bad? Is that so bad? So this is a patrol or a battalion, take your pick, I don't really care. It fits in either of them and I get the command points back for both of them. I wanted to do like lots of Aberrants. Sure, they're overcosted. Sure, they're underpowered, but they're just so cool. I want to play them, all right? So just let me do it. And so what we got here, my HQ choices, my Warlord will be an Abominate. I gave him the Warlord trait that gives him +1 strength and attack. And then I got a Magus with, I forgot to put the Familiar there. I have a Familiar who's the Crouchling, so I get to know an extra Psychic power, and I get +1 to my Psychic tests. And then the Familiar lets me cast an extra Psychic power once per game, so I can do 2 in 1 turn instead of 1. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to buff a unit of Aberrants. Got 2 big units of Aberrants, super overpriced, but they're awesome and I love them. And so they're going to be trouncing up the table. One's going to be underground, of course. And then 3 units of Acolytes. I wish I could have dropped 2 units of Acolytes and brought another HQ. I would have probably brought an Acolyte Icon Ward or a Primus or heck, even a Bio. Well, maybe. Yeah, it just wouldn't work though because they're so cheap that it doesn't really replace one with the other. But that's okay. We're just going to try this in my 1,000 point Genestealer Cults. Now I'm going to be doing Twisted Helix, which gives my whole army +1 strength and +2 to their advances. And so they're just faster a little bit and a lot stronger. But really it's also because it gives me access to a 3 command point stratagem, which allows Aberrant specifically to fight a second time. But not to the end of the fight phase. So it's at the end of the fight phase they can fight a second time.
This is my 1,000 point patrol of Deathwatch. Decided to go the exact opposite route the last time I played them and said, you know what? Screw Primaris. We're bringing only things that are 100% unique to Deathwatch. I don't think there's a single model in this list that you can take outside of Deathwatch. Other than, I guess, the Vanguard vets. But there's only 2 of them. I'm not going to look further because I might find other things.
What about the bikes? Can't you bring
Those
bikes?
are veteran bikers that I don't think anybody else can take.
Oh, that's true because they're veterans. That's right.
So in the middle there, we got my Watchmaster. He is, of course, the Warlord. The relic that he took is the Blackweave Shroud, so he gets to ignore mortal wounds. I think it's a 4-up and +1 toughness. Makes him a little bit tougher. And then also went with the Nowhere to Hide Warlord trait. So basically he gives an aura around him that my units, when they go to attack you in cover, you don't get the cover bonus. So, I don't know, it seemed fitting. You got Nowhere to Hide. I got 2 Proteus kill teams, starting off with the one, let's go the one on the left there first. That is going to be a Watch Sergeant with Deathwatch Bolt Gun and Power Sword, a Black Shield with Deathwatch Bolt Gun and Power Sword, 3 veterans with Chain Swords and Deathwatch Bolt Guns, 1 veteran with a Deathwatch Frag Cannon, that I think I'm taking this the first time since it got nerfed. We'll see how it does. Vanguard vet with Twin Lightning Claws, and a veteran biker with Power Sword. Then the other Proteus kill team, the bigger, more expensive one there, Watch Sergeant with Power Sword, 3 Deathwatch veterans with Chain Swords and Bolt Guns. I've got 1 Deathwatch veteran with an Infernus Heavy Bolter, the first time I'm ever going to run that. We'll see how that one does. Then there's Vanguard vet with Twin Lightning Claws, and then 4 veteran bikers, 3 with Chain Sword, 1 with Power Sword.
Obviously the intent here is to combat squad them.
They combat squad, yeah.
So you leave the bikes in the Vanguard vet so they can zip around at their faster move. And everybody else, and then they get to be objective secured too.
They're objective secured as well as they are, I actually did give one of them a specialism. So the one with the bikes is a Furor kill team. That is a 30-point upgrade and allows them to reroll wound rolls of 1 against troops. Now, if the mission tactic I choose is for the whole army to reroll against troops, they get to reroll everything instead of just once. So kind of handy dandy. And then 2 flyers, Corvus Black Stars. They both have their Black Star rocket launchers, as well. One has twin las cannon, the other has twin assault cannon. Both have Auspex arrays.
Auspex arrays does what?
It's basically the same thing. You don't get the benefit of cover.
Ah, fun.
Today's battle is from the Open War Mission Pack. For deployment, each player deployment zone runs the short table edge. Both of them come to a point in the center of the battlefield and are separated by 2 triangle-shaped no man's land areas. The objective: stand off. It states, place 1 objective marker in the center of the battlefield. After determining deployment zones, starting with the defender, each player places 1 objective marker within their deployment zone more than 6 inches away from the edge of the battlefield. At the end of each battle round, each player scores 1 victory point if they control the objective marker within their own deployment zone, 2 victory points if they control the objective marker in the center of the battlefield, and 3 victory points if they control the objective marker within their opponent's deployment zone. The player with the most victory points at the end of the battle is the winner. For the twist, we have Warp Storm. Add 1 to psychic tests and add 6 inches to the range of psychic powers. If a psyker suffers perils of the warp, it suffers 3 mortal wounds rather than D3.
We rolled off, and I am the defender, and Josh is the attacker. I chose this side, and then there's the objective in the middle, and I put 1 there, and Josh put 1 over there. And we'll be playing on a 3x4 table, so you can kind of ignore half of this table. We got some beautiful terrain here. The mat is from Table War, and all the rest of the buildings were custom built by Greenleaf Terrain. And we got some nice trees here from Foreground. And yeah, you can get discounts on a lot of the stuff if you're a Silver Vault member, so make sure you check that out at our website. We're deployed! Blip, 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 blip! I got 4 blips. Aberrants, the Abominate, and the Magus are underground. 1 unit of Aberrants is underground. The other unit of Aberrants and the 3 Acolytes are represented by these blips. Or are they?
How much you love playing this terrible army you can't win with just amazes me every time.
You don't know where they are, Josh. They could be right in front of you.
Oh, they're right over there.
You don't know that. I could move them with command points.
Okay.
So an interesting thing came up. If Josh goes first, he's not allowed to come within 9 inches of a blip, but you saw the deployment for this as being this. So what if I put a blip here and Josh deployed a unit, and it's already within 9 inches? And his 6-inch movement wouldn't allow him to get more than 9 inches away. I would say that they're just destroyed.
That's the only logical explanation. Your blip is destroyed.
No, you're destroyed.
Oh.
Yeah, because you were ambushed. You got your, like, a bunch of arms came up from the sewers and just yanked you underground, and you're gone.
That makes
You're dead.
sense.
Yeah. But actually, I don't even know the answer to that. So
I have no idea.
we agreed before the game, it won't even come up, that if he was within 9 inches of my blip on the deployment, he could not move closer, but he could choose to stay stationary. It didn't come up, though. I didn't put a blip super close to the center, nor did he deploy a unit really close to the center. You've got your big unit with the...
Corvus Blackstar that has the 1 kill team as well as the Watchmaster. We got some Bolters and the Infernus sitting up top. Another Corvus Blackstar, just empty, feels like a waste. And then the squad of Bikes and Vanguard Vet.
Could always throw them all inside of it.
They don't fit inside of there.
3, 3, 3, 3. Oh yeah, that would be 14. I can only fit 12.
It's tragic, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and then I've got blip, 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 and blip. Or do I? Misdirection. All right, this isn't GT 2020, y'all, so we roll off and winner gets to choose who goes first. Oh, who's going first, Josh?
You go ahead.
Oh, freaking crap.
I don't know how your army works and I don't want to learn. No, I think this is still the right choice tactically from what I understand.
It is. I was totally going to make you go first. Because command phase, I get a command point, but I'm going to spend it by making 3 of these blips disappear. And they're going to go underground. So I was hoping you're going to move up. Well, I don't really care what you're going to do. I just wanted to go second because you score objectives at the end of each battle round. So whoever goes second actually has a big advantage.
Yeah.
And whoever plays Space Marines is also a big advantage. So
Does it count that I have, like, it brings me no joy?
I will make these 3 blips disappear. That's right, they went underground. That's right. 40 points are on the table, Josh. How are you gonna beat me now? You can't beat an army that's not on the table.
They gotta come on the table eventually.
I know they do, Josh. I know they do. Well, I'm right there. That's my turn. Seriously. Command phase, you get a command point.
Tape measure broke.
Oh, sad. Vroom, vroom.
He's just gonna pick up and, I don't know, fly over here.
Why not, right?
Huzzah. He's gonna pick up and come over here.
Sure you don't want to go into hover mode?
Not yet.
Come on, go into hover
I'll
mode.
go in hover mode as soon as you get on the board.
I am on the board.
I guess with more stuff. Squad's going to advance. I'm really only kind of caring about him.
Why?
Because they're bikes otherwise. And he's the slowest one of the bunch.
Isn't he 12 instead of their 14 or something?
Yeah, I'd have to double check the way the interaction works if I was trying to get more movement out of it, because normally when bikes advance, I think they still get the rule that they just go an extra 6 instead of rolling.
No.
I can't remember.
I don't play
it
Space
doesn't
Marines. Doesn't matter to me.
But I kind of play Space Marines too, I guess.
You are a Space Marine player.
I don't really
You're
know.
one of them.
I don't know the answer.
I guess you
either,
don't
man.
like losing, so you just play Space Marines.
I don't think
Who
you
needs skill when you
followed
got Space
my
Marines?
career of Deathwatch.
I know. Just teasing.
They're gonna hang tight.
Okay. So no
Let's
objective for
shoot.
you. You gonna shoot at them?
Yep.
Okay, done.
But my assault cannon.
Twin assault cannon followed by the missiles. Do you have range with them?
Maybe.
It's 12 shots, right?
It's 12 shots with the assault cannons. Well, then
And ignores cover.
He's got the cluster launchers.
Yeah.
And then
no. They're 5 wounds, 3 toughness,
I got a victory point.
and a 5-up save.
Victory point.
You're winning 2-0.
Oh.
It's the middle one. Is that all you got? I guess it's my turn. For my first reinforcement, I have a unit of Aberrants coming in. I'm spending 3 command points on Perfect Ambush, which means I can move D6 inches closer, or wherever I want. 3, that's all right. I'm actually gonna move closer this way too, in case I decide to charge that way. So we'll come up. Now it's a 6-inch charge to get there. And the Abominant will show up right here. My Magus will show up right here with her little familiar. I'm also gonna have a unit of Acolytes show up right here as well, just to help hold that objective and to provide a bit of lookout sir to my Magus, at least for a moment until they're sniffed at. And because I won't have 3 command points next turn, I'm going to bring in the rest of my guys too. Just give you a target-rich environment, and then whatever happens, happens. That's the end of the reinforcements phase. Would you like to Auspex scan me? There is an infantry there.
2 command points.
2 command points. Okay, that's not so bad.
But there's no penalty to hit.
Who's going to do it?
The bikes into them.
Okay. Well, bolter shots.
3s to hit. Now they don't get the special issue ammunition.
Sad. 4s to wound. So we got 4 wounds there. Oh, they are elites, so you get to reroll ones. So 5. Forgot to mention it, but Josh is in Tactical Doctrine, so he's -1 AP to those bolters. So the 6-up saves. Make one of them, and I'm a 5-up ignoring wounds. So 1 Aberrant dies. I'll get rid of one of the picks. Psychic phase. I've got plus 6-inch range because of the twist and +1 of my psychic powers, +1 from the crouchling. So I'm going to start with Might from Beyond onto the Aberrant, so give them an extra strength and attack. I think that's necessary. And make it. You have no way to unbind?
No.
Or sorry, deny. And then I'll use the once per game familiar ability that lets me cast a 2nd psychic power. I'm going to do the Twisted Helix specific one, which lets me choose an enemy unit and I get +1 to wound against it. And easily make it. No perils, thankfully. That was a 13, by the way. Shooting phase. We got 5 auto pistols plus in the Magus' auto pistol up there. These 5 hit on 4s. 1 hits. Then I'll throw the Magus' there at the same time. She hits on 3. We went on 5s. Nothing. And then we charge. Aberrants will declare charge against your bike/Vanguard squad. Did you want to Overwatch?
You're gonna just die anyways. No, go for it.
Okay. Thank you. Why did I fail the first one? I need those command points. Well, your flyers can't hold objectives, so let's take advantage of that. The only problem is I want to also be within 6 inches of my Aberrant, but I've already used the reroll. I was going to use the reroll for his charge.
Just roll high.
Yeah, all right, just need a 9. So I'll make sure somebody's within 6 inches in case he fails. He'll declare charge too. And he fails, whatever. Fight phase, Aberrants will go. We'll pile in to make sure within 3 inches of that objective. The aircraft can't hold it, so it's mine now. Yeah, baby. And then just make sure I keep my coherency. Everybody gets to fight, except Buddy Boy right here. But at least I've got the 6 inches to get the 6s do 2 hits. Start with the Hypermorph's Heavy Improvised Weapon, which is going to be strength 14 right now. Or 13 or 12. It doesn't matter. It'll be wounded on 2s, even if it was... the +1 to wound basically means I'm always wounded on 2s with all of this stuff. He's going to hit on 3s. 6s count as 2 hits. Awesome. Wonderful. 2s to wound. All right, those are -1, 2 damage. Where are you allocating them, Josh?
They're gonna be bikes.
So bikes.
So they're all going to go on bikes.
Yeah, just because if you put them all on bikes, you can roll them all the same. Okay, so
2 damage to a bike.
yeah. All right, Rending Claws it is, because they're 1 damage each. Do the Hypermorph's Tail, see if I get lucky and finish that thing off. 3's to hit. Oh, that's 2 hits with the 6. He's strength 7 right now, so 2's to wound because of the +1 to wound. We got 2 wounds. -1/1, so 4 up saves. Yeah, perfect. Haha. That's on you for trying to be so efficient, Josh.
Precision.
So you haven't declared what's next, so I'll just do the power hammers next. Let's do the heavy power hammers. 3 attacks each from Strength from Beyond, or Might from Beyond. Hit on 4s though. Oh, all right, a little above average. 6s count as 2 hits.
Well,
2's to wound. I don't even need the +1 to wound thing. Oh, you. Okay, it's fine. 7. These are -3, 3 damage.
This will probably kill the unit, but I'll just roll a ton of 6s. It'll be fine. Beards. Now they're dead.
See, I should just roll them first.
You should have.
Yeah, get lost. Hey, you know what? I will have 3 command points next turn. Because I'm not using the stratagem for them to fight again. Oh, Matthew. Okay, we're just going to consolidate. Like so. Well, my 350-point squad totally killed you. Your 120 points.
Oh, no, maybe I lied. Those bikes should probably be about 30 each.
All right, so like 150
and then the
points.
Vanguard vet's like
It
20.
only took me a 3 command point stratagem and then a 1 command point reroll to get into combat and 2 spells.
But
and
not another 3 command point stratagem.
to fight again. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my there's no way you're staying alive because I can fight you twice. But if you did, that would be so sad. Okay, anyways. That's my turn. Your turn. You get a command point. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Movement phase.
Zoom. He drops bombs. I think it's at the end of the movement. Okay, 6s to do mortal wounds. Yeah. Anyway.
5 up to ignore. Hey!
Oh, look at you spiking
Yeah, look
dice.
at me. I could Josh it too. You coming on out?
Yeah.
Well, hi.
What's up?
Yeah, come to fight.
Yeah, I'm here to fight.
Yeah, don't shoot me, just fight.
Oh, well, that's part of my fighting.
Nah. You got power swords, that's shade swords, I see them. Come on and fight. Hey guys.
Here they are. What's up?
And then your plane just flies away without having to
it'll
slow down?
probably go into hover mode.
Yay! If I survive, I can charge it. I won't charge it because there'll be a lot of guys on the ground for me to charge.
Let me go. And he's just gonna hover mode his way to, I don't know, he's over here now. Look at that cool move. Yeah, I could try to, actually, maybe I should just mortal wound these guys.
So you could have crossed over my
I'll
guys.
just cross over and go back.
So you slow down, drop off your guys, casually come up and boom! And then fly over here.
Just a little flick of the wing and the things just come flying out.
So 9 dice now because I only have 9 guys.
I'm only gonna get like 2 or 3 6s now. Oh, I got 4. Would you look at that? Why is the camera still on?
5 up to ignore. Well, I spiked it again, but 1 dies. You know what? You.
Let's just do my movement phase now.
Come on, let's fight. Put those guns away. Are you coming this way?
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna take him by himself? Or is he gonna have his men shoot him down and then charge in and kill the last one and be like, yeah, I'm the best?
That's totally better than I was planning on doing. That makes a lot of sense!
You ready to shoot?
I think I am ready to shoot.
Who's starting?
This flyer into them.
Everything?
Everything.
Okay.
Okay, we got the 2 Black Star rocket launchers. So heavy D3, it is a blast. Sorry, heavy 2D3. So they get their minimum 3 on that one.
Nice.
And the next one,
Well, it's
better.
It's 4. Sorry, it's 5. It's 5.
It's 8 total? Obviously still sticking in the tactical doctrine. Let's hit on 3s. Oh, that was pretty
You
bad.
get to reroll because they're elites?
No, that's wound rolls.
Oh,
These are your T5?
4.
Okay, so 3's to wound.
-1 AP, so 6 up save. 1 damage, so 5 up to ignore. Oh, okay. Good start.
Assault cannons. That's more like it. 3's to wound again.
Reroll 1s because they're elites.
Yes, sir.
Ugh. -1 AP, so 6 up save. Ooh, I'm spiking 6s. Maybe that'll keep me alive long enough to tell a story. 5s to ignore. I spiked that as well. So 1.5 of them die. So we'll kill 1. And a pick.
We'll have the other Black Star fire back the same way.
Oh, the Watchmaster's not feeling so sure of himself anymore, is he?
Explosions. I was probably going to send them both back this way anyways, but now I still don't feel sure of myself. First cluster launcher.
So 3.
Okay.
Second one. Oh, 6. There we are. 9 shots on 3s. And 3s again, right?
Yeah, strength 5.
So 4. Minus 1 AP, so 6 up. And then 5s to ignore. Ooh, 3 more. 1, 2, 3.
He's got his las cannons.
1 hits. Wounds on a 2, right?
Yes.
AP, I don't get a save against that. D6 damage.
minus 1,
Minus 1, so it's 3 damage. Let's see if I can keep a guy alive by rolling 2 5+. No, so 1 more dice. I'm losing a hammer.
Next up, we got the bolters on top here. Going to send some Hellfire rounds down that way. Hitting on 3s. Ooh. And these should be wounding you on 3s now. Rerolling 1s. Okay.
Still on tactical, so minus 1, so 6 up. And then 5s to ignore. So another 1 dies. And you put in a heavy bolter there too?
Yep. Heavy bolter then. Well, I guess they're all going to just hit.
And 3s. Minus 1 AP, 6 up. Normally 2 damage each, but minus 1 damage, so 1 damage each, which I don't ignore. But it only kills 1 instead of 2.
Watchmaster will go next, fire his Mastercrafted bolter into the Aberrants straight ahead of him. Hitting on 2s. They both hit. And then looking for 3s to wound.
Oh, it's strength 5?
It's the, specialist ammunition, the Hellfire rounds.
AP?
AP minus 2, 2 damage, but it goes down to 1.
So 1 damage each, I don't get a save. I don't ignore either of them. All right, all I got left is my Hypermorph.
Next up, big kill team into your Aberrants. We're going to start off with the Frag Cannon, 2d3 shots now.
Well, 6.
Okay. Gotta roll to hit now, though, is the problem. So these are 3s, rolling 1s because I kept the boss close by. Okay, let's just reroll that. To a fail. Strength 6, so these are wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll the 1s.
AP minus 2 ignores my armor. Is it 1 damage or 2 damage normally?
It's 1 damage, unless I do the solid shot.
Okay. It wouldn't matter anything, it's 1 damage each. 5 to ignore, so 2 get through. So it kills the 1 and injures the next pick.
I've got the bike. He just fires regular shots, so 3s, rerolling 1s. And then these are...
4s.
Okay, 4s, rerolling 1s. 1.
Minus 1 AP because you're in tactical, 6 up. And a 5 to ignore. Ignores.
And then all just regular bolters with the rest of the squad minus the Vanguard vet.
Doing Hellfire?
Yeah, I'll do Hellfire. These are 3s, rerolling 1s. Many hit. 3s to wound.
So Hellfire. Reroll 1s. They're elites.
Okay.
Minus 1 AP, 6 up. Saved 1 of them. And then 5s to ignore. Oh, 2 more. Finish off the 1. You got a grenade from the Vanguard?
I do. That I totally remember the stats of. Okay, do I hit with a crack grenade?
Reroll. You do. 3s to wound. So that'll be... It's minus 1 D3 damage.
Yes.
6 up save. D3 damage. 2 damage, which becomes 1. So 5 up to ignore. Not ignored. We'll injure another pick. And you were ignoring cover with all that, right?
Pardon me?
You were ignoring cover with all that, right? Because he was nearby?
Let me actually check to see how that works if it's
Well, it doesn't matter now because I've already rolled, but because I couldn't.
I hadn't
put
thought
in.
about putting guys, the ones that you hadn't covered.
Oh, so technically you choose one of your units and they
Yeah.
ignore cover. Well, you would have chosen them because there's no other units.
Well,
to
they weren't
choose.
on the board in the command phase. That's the point.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
Which
fine.
is why he also didn't.
I rolled a 1 for my
roll everything.
I rolled a 1 for my save, but if I thought it was just an aura of 6-inch ignoring cover. I forgot that you choose a unit. Maybe I would have stuck them in cover more. That's all you got for shooting?
That's it. So charging, we'll send the boss in there.
I think you could just move them. Yeah, you made it.
Yeah.
And then over here, no Overwatch. How far do you charge? You're in.
And let's just kind of get nice and cozy.
Hi guys. How's it going?
Hello.
Fight phase.
Let's do the Squad of Marines first.
Okay.
I will pop 1 CP for death to the alien. Everybody gets an extra attack. 20 attacks with all the chainsword weapons. No, I realized one guy's got a power sword. I lied. Taking up. Okay. Chainswords hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because you're filthy Xenos.
Or maybe we're clean and you're the filthy non-Xenos. You're Xenos to us. You're the filthy Xenos.
That's 4s to wound, rerolling 1s.
Ow!
I didn't get any 1s.
Minus 1 AP, so 6 up saves. I made one of those. They're 1 damage apiece, which I ignore on 5s. So 4 wounds. So it'll kill 2 and injure 1.
Now we get the lightning claws on 3s. Okay. And then these are 4s, reroll anything, because lightning claws.
AP 2 or 3 or
It's
something?
AP 2 at least.
So 5 up ignoring. 3 more wounds. Kills him. And now we're into the hammers. Hammer time.
Sorry, one more attack is death to the alien. It hits, doesn't wound, but it doesn't wound.
Yeah,
Good.
that's what happens when you try to do extra attacks.
These are all the power swords. So again, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Filthy aliens and all. 3s to wound. No rerolls.
Don't get a save against those. 5s to ignore. 4 more wounds. And then you got the gun butt of the one guy, right?
Yes. 4 attacks on regular man with no AP. Got 2 hits. 2 wounds.
No AP, so 5 up. Didn't matter. 5 up ignore. Didn't matter. I'm going to spend 2 command points, interrupt with my one Aberrant who's going to pile in this way to grab the objective. Not that he has objective secured or anything. Still have my Might from Beyond on, so I've got 8 attacks with his heavy improvised weapon. Because it's 4 attacks times 2, he makes 2 hit rolls each.
Cool.
So apparently taking a signpost out of the ground is a good strategy. Neo was right all along. Hitting on 3s. They're not close enough to make the 6s too. That would have been awesome. And these are strength 14, I think. So you could argue that they're 12, but whatever.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine.
2s to wound. 2 1s. They're 2 damage each, minus 1 AP, so you got a 3 up save. You got to fail 3 of these 3 up saves. No, that was close.
So Sherry stays alive.
Yeah. 2 wounds left on him.
5 attacks on 2s.
Reroll?
No.
No, that's right. They changed that.
I'm always going to get it wrong though. 3s to wound.
Minus 3. I don't get a save against those, so just roll your 3d3. So 2, 1, and 1. 5 to ignore. Yeah, you got me. It's all yours, man.
Thanks.
Your chargers are done, so this one power hammer will strike back. 2 attacks on 4s and 2s. Minus 6 up save. You don't have to tell me
put
where.
it on a regular man.
You're 6 up everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. It's only if you're different saves do I care about you actually declaring it beforehand.
Sorry, mountain man.
See ya. Morale, I got to roll a 1. Do not run away. I rolled a 6. He's out of here. Well, I got the backline objective, so that's worth 3. You got the middle one worth 2. So the score is what?
I'm at 4, you're at 5.
Ooh. Why 5?
Wait, no, never mind.
Oh no, I'm holding that one too.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the point.
okay.
Yeah.
No, it's 4-4 then. Because 3-4.
Yeah, that's
And I
all I've ever
2
got.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 to 4. The score's 4 to 4. We're pretending like the score matters. Haha!
Oh no!
Acolytes are going to advance. They get +2 to this, so 5. That's enough to get them onto the 2nd floor here. Wait a second. That puts them in engagement range, so they're technically not allowed to be there. So I'm going to be inside there, okay?
Sure.
So basically the charge will just be straight up. I guess we'll just tuck over here, the crouch thing. And what the heck? We're going to finish
You're going
this.
for it?
We're going to finish this now. Either I'm going to get like this weird Hail Mary and just kill everything, and all you'll have left are your flyers, which can't hold objectives,
It's true.
or I die. Psychic, let's do Might from Beyond. Get a +2 to this. +1 from the crouchling, +1 from the twist. So I get to give a squad +1 strength and attack. I'm going to give it to them. Now I don't need a +1 strength. I'm finding that the twisted helix is not worthy playing out against Deathwatch because I'm just already winning on 3s. But the +1 attack, that gives me 5 extra attacks. I'd love to give it to him, but you've only got 2 wounds left, so I'm hoping that that'll make a difference. And then let's do, well, you're not going to be able to overwatch them because they're directly below you. You won't be able to see them. So let's do the +1 the wound one, which I get as well. I'll put it on them, and +1 to wound against them, because I'm already going to be wounding on 2s over here. Do some token shooting. We'll hurl a blasting charge, which will do the minimum 3, +4 auto pistols. 4s to hit, 5s to wound, 0 wounds. Declare a charge here. You want to spend a command point to overwatch?
Sure. Also going to be in Assault Doctrine, I should mention.
Could be Devastator.
Or no, wait, who went first?
I did.
Yeah, I'm in
So
Assault.
it's my turn basically that you decide.
So these are the Hellfire Bolters.
6s. Good.
Oh, okay. Regular Bolter.
Good.
Frag Cannon.
2d3 shots, right?
Yep.
6 shots. 6s. Hey, all right.
A single grenade from the Clawman.
Oh, fine. Frag grenade. 2 shots. Well, oh yeah, it's not minimum 3. Yeah, you missed anyways. And charging, I'm in. Haha.
Wasn't worth my command point.
Good, I burned your command point. Die, command point, die. I just remembered he's got a lot of command points. He's going to interrupt one of these and kill them. Oh well. Oop, sorry, hit the camera there. Charge. Reroll. 1 command point, my last one, to be able to charge after they advance. 3 inches makes it, because they only had to go up straight. So they're in the 2nd level, okay? I'll have these 5 go first. Start the Raining Claws, an extra attack each from Might from Beyond, hitting on 3s. Yeah, right, that's great. Wounding on 2s though, because my strength is like 6 right now, and I get +1 to wound. And 3 1s, of course. And no 6s to make it AP -4, so these are -1 AP. You get 4 up saves. Oh, okay, well at least you failed that horribly. 2.5 of them die, so just hold on before you take them. So I got 5 knives, 3s to hit, 2s to wound. There's no AP on these though, so you've lost 5 wounds so far. No, that's 3 of them, 3 of them.
Oh, 3 of them?
Yeah, 5,
My mistake.
6, 7. Oh, killed 3.5.
That's pretty good.
Should have been more. Pretty good. That's cool. They should all be dead. You want to spend 2 command points to interrupt?
Yep.
All right. I'll just remove them. Yeah, I'm not letting you roll that. Because you got so many frickin' attacks. Lightning claws and swords. Why don't you hit me back with these 2 guys?
I'm going to spin a command.
Death to the alien command point?
Yep. So I'm down to 1. I got to math this out. Power Sword should have 3 base, 1 for Death to the Alien, 1 because you charge me.
Yes. 3s to hit. No rerolls. And then 2s to wound. Well, that's 4 of them dead. So I want you to do your chainsword. You could have actually done them all together, because... Oh, no, never mind. No, I have a 5 up save, so the chainsword. No, you're an Assault Doctrine.
Yeah, the strength shouldn't make a difference either.
All right, so grab 5 more then. Should be 5 more, because the chainsword gets you an extra.
You're right, 3s.
Mm-hmm. Don't roll all 2s and 1s, and you've got them all. You win! You killed him. Well, all I got left of my 2 characters is think it's safe to concede, and he runs away and you don't get to kill him.
He'll be back.
Now, you know, what a scenario. He made the charge.
Roll the dice and see.
Would you have interrupted there or there?
I would have... Oh... He's less important, I would have interrupted over there.
Okay,
so
so
you
I'll
would have
look
been
at
able
the
to
swing.
swing.
So I got 4 attacks because of my Warlord trait. Hitting you on 4s because I'm -1 to hit. 6s count as 2s. 2s to wound. Okay, well, that's
I think I probably killed you back.
great what if. Yeah, just swing back. Let's see if I survive this.
I think I get 5 attacks.
Sure.
2s.
Don't get to reroll. Strength?
Strength 5.
So 4s. AP damage?
-3 D3.
So roll your
That should be
D3s.
-4.
That's fine. So it's 2, 1, and 1. So you don't actually kill him. He ignores them on 5s. So yeah, he only takes 2 wounds. It's quite the fight, but it's over now. I give up.
Thanks so much for watching this battle report, everyone. Don't forget before the post game that Luca and Josh play another Incursion battle report between the Death Guard and the Imperial Knights, and you can check this out by clicking the link down below to get yourself a 7-day free trial and gain access to that battle report, as well as the many other ones that we have stored away in the vault for our vault members, because it's the vault that helps sustain us here and allows us to continue making the content that you all love. Thanks again for tuning in, and happy wargaming.
Hey, I saw some potential there, right? Aberrants can do pretty well. If I kind of thought about it, I probably would have hidden the other Aberrants, because you were able to kill both squads of Aberrants anyways.
Yes.
For some reason I thought I was going to have to spend 3 command points to make the Aberrants fight again, but that just wasn't necessary. And so if I had kind of remembered that, then I could have kept those 3 command points, dropped the other squad of Aberrants, and then have them move D6 inches closer and then clobber whatever else came out. And that actually might have been a game, because you wouldn't just been able to kill everything.
It's true.
Because you're able to just shoot everything because I had it on the table. Now, mind you, you could have shot the Acolytes off the table then, but honestly, I wouldn't have put them on the table, because I would have had them wait until later in the game to basically be the last people on the ground to hold objectives.
And try to the objective at the end, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So there could have been something, but I had miscalculated that. Also, Twisted Helix just doesn't seem necessary against regular Space Marines because you're toughness 4 and all my Aberrants, at least Twisted Helix Aberrants. Like, it's nice for the Acolytes because it makes them strength 5, but Aberrants are already strength 5 base, and so whether I times the 2 damage or strength the user, I'm getting +1 to that strength does not make a difference. But yeah, so I do see some potential here against, like this Deathwatch is not obviously as optimized as it could be, but it's also Incursion.
I like this Deathwatch though. That's the thing.
I know, it's the
I have
cooler
more fun
Deathwatch.
playing. I mean, like, okay, I didn't have more fun because I did better. Like, I don't know. This just feels more proper.
Feels more like Deathwatch.
I don't want to just jump on the Primaris hate train for the sake of jumping on the Primaris hate train, but I do have less fun playing them in Deathwatch, at least.
I think Primaris look cooler, and their story is fine. I think just what's more boring about them is they've lost, it's both a good thing and a bad thing. They've lost the customization.
Yeah.
And that was cool, and it's also nice that they've lost the customization. Because, the Tactical Marines being able to bring a special weapon and a heavy weapon, and now it's just like, no, it's just all a bunch of bolt rifles. And then the Sergeant has a Thunder Hammer. Right,
what weapon are you spamming? I mean, it's easier to keep track of. The game flows better. It's just, I don't know, it's got no soul.
That's what it feels like, right?
There's no better way for me to explain it. It just doesn't feel the same.
They should have just gone with their original plan, which they never said out loud that they're going to do. And the Primaris were just going to be new tactical squads, kits and stuff. But instead they're like, how do we sell more of these? I don't know, make them something new instead of just upgraded ones. Obviously, all the newer Primaris stuff is not just upgraded whatever.
If that's the mindset that, they take the stuff that's kind of subpar and make it, they come up with something new to sell better, oh boy, those Genestealer Cults are going to be awesome.
Yeah, except I'll have to replace my whole army with whatever new thing they come out with, right?
Whatever new models. Oh, it's so depressing. That's where I talked a little bit about it in my set and talk. We're going a little off here, but not really. I'm excited to see what the Custodes book and the Guard book hold. But there's a part of me that's kind of, and the Night book, there's a part of me that's kind of anxious to see what they do with them.
Well, you're worried about, there's 3 possibilities when a new book comes out. 1, it's overpowered. 2, it's underpowered. 3, it's perfect. How many of the perfect ones have you seen?
Okay, so I haven't kept track because I'm not like a hyper-competitive guy anyways, and I know the Deathwatch can be built really, really competitive and good. It's just, I don't like that way because, again, it feels like they've sucked the soul out of it. So that's what, I'm not worried about the power levels of the books, more of just like, are they going to make them feel boring?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, is it just going to be like, I don't know, do this, and this is the one way to play them?
Yeah, that's the hard part, right? If without internal balance, you get that mono build.
There's more than one way to play Deathwatch, obviously. It's just, I don't know, this is a more entertaining list. Like, I have more fun pushing these models around, even though I could probably build a better performing Primaris list.
Right, exactly. Yeah, see, for me, the 3 different kinds of codexes you can get, like, I've had an edition where Tyranid Codex came out and it was awful. And then it's years before you get a new one.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until 8th edition came out that the Tyranids were good again, and that really sucked to have a codex for that long. Then you get the ones that are super powerful, and while you can have more fun with that, people start not wanting to play against you, and so that kind of sucks.
Right.
But eventually that kind of gets dulled down by all the other super powerful ones. And then you get the ones that are perfect. They come out, they can give you some power, but they give you some variety. And that's like the best place to be in. But then once again, as other overpowered codexes come out, then yours starts to feel worse and worse.
The codex creep is rough, and that's where, like, I will be happy, no matter if they make it, like, it could be really good and then it gets really bad compared to everything else. That's fine. It'll be a little frustrating, but whatever. As long as it feels fun to play.
Yeah.
That's what I care about the most. And there's no way to actually measure that, to quantify it. It's just feelings, man.
Feelings, man. Feelings are a thing. Well, that's that. I hope that you enjoyed that Incursion Battle Report. Stay tuned for more. Happy Wargaming.